Hello Sagittarius, hope you're doing well today. This is your love advice reading from the 25th of April through to about the 8th of May, give or take. I always try and bring these readings back to you a little bit to see where you need to go, what would help you, how you need to maybe play it. Because obviously you're the most important person. And I think if I can help you a little bit to see what you should be doing, then hopefully it helps you, to sort of navigate a little bit because, we're never going to be perfect people. And I guess half the people we're dealing with half the time are quite a long way from perfect as well. And anyway, let's take what resonates, Sagittarius, all right, and I wish you well. Right, the first card you've got is the Empress. And now, obviously, this is a very, very major card. And when major cards come up, a lot of the time, I always see it like sometimes it can be very difficult for people. It can be like a big hurdle in life to be this Empress or to know that you are that person. I always see major cards as something that people don't realize they're maybe that beautiful or how special they are or what gifts they've got. And I think sometimes we can maybe not even appreciate who we are. So from this card, I would see it more like whether you are pregnant at the moment or whether, again, you just maybe need to give yourself, I want to see with the rest of the cards, is maybe like give yourself maybe a little bit of love. Realize you are the Empress, realize how special you are and how good a person you are. Maybe focus a little bit on creativity this month. I would see the Empress is very like a fertile person, as in she's able to do quite a lot. She's able to like have a nice home. She's able to have a nice garden. She can do everything. She is Mother Earth. So again, whether you need to focus on that a little bit, whether you need to focus on your children or just on a little bit of self-care, and realizing again you are the Empress, whether you need to experiment a little bit with your hair or your makeup or your body or your exercise, whatever. I would see it very much like that's probably the best advice I would give for you looking at the other cards. All right, the next card you've got from that is another major card of the Hermit. Now, none of these major cards are really to do with fixing anything or mending anything or talking to anybody or trying to fix any relationships. I would see it more like, again, they're focusing maybe with them as either on yourself, either seeing the light of again, what's been going wrong in relationships or what's not helped. And again, sometimes it's so easy when we're in relationships. If somebody argues with us, we argue back, and it's just a bit of a knee-jerk reaction. I would see it more like with this Hermit, maybe you realise it's better to be on your own, whether it's better to just chill out, whether it's better to just leave that person alone, whether it's better again to just focus on yourself, to get yourself in a good place, to maybe realise, even if you are this motherly person who's normally rings everybody up and it's all right, I'll come and I'll fix it and I'll do it for you, maybe you realise that no, sometimes the Empress has got to take that bit of time for herself. It's not up to you to fix anybody or sort anything or do anything. You've maybe just got to chill out, maybe just meditate, maybe just spend a bit of time alone. Maybe it's better, even if you live with someone, sometimes we do need a long time anywhere where we can have a nice bath in peace, or we can have time to exercise, or we can have time to maybe go for a walk on our own. We don't necessarily need other people there. So I would see it very much as time for you, Sagittarius, more than anything else with these cards. All right, the next card you've got is the Tower reversed. So I would see it as either something has broken down a little bit, either there was some shocks, either something was unstable, whether you live with someone and it was unstable, whether you was in a relationship and it was a little bit unstable or a little bit rickety. I would see it more like you're coming out of this a little bit now. Again, going back to the other cards, whether you, again, because they're both, if you look at it, they're both upright and the Tower's reversed. So again, I would see it more like just focus on yourself, get yourself in a good place, be happy, be contented, because I think this Tower is something that has maybe gone, or maybe something again that was rickety or unstable, or there was some shocks, or there was something that has maybe fell or broken down a little bit. But again, with these cards, these aren't fixing it cards, these aren't making it right, these aren't really trying to sort anything. These are again just focusing on yourself and focusing on getting yourself in a good place. Okay, I think the sun's shining a little bit here, but I'll carry on because I've nearly done. The next card you've got is the Seven of Swords. So whether somebody was sneaking around, whether somebody was not always truthful about what they did or what they said, whether you felt somebody couldn't be trusted, whether somebody was just doing their own thing. I don't see this card as somebody who's particularly nice. Again, whether that person was just doing their own thing, coming and going as they felt like it. Maybe that person was a little bit sneaky and underhanded and did things, again, that maybe wasn't in the best interests of the relationships. I don't see this as you. I see that as the other person. The next card you've got, and this is the last card, sorry, is the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So whether somebody possibly stole from you, whether somebody was horrible to the family, whether there was some sort of arguments within the family about this person, whether this person wasn't the best person for you, whether people didn't like this person, whether that person didn't like your family. I would definitely see some sort of a problem somewhere along the lines with this. And again, take what resonates, Sagittarius, but I would see it more like, again, that it is not up to you to fix this, whatever this person has done or said, or I would see it more like you've got to just focus on yourself, get yourself in a good place, no arguing with anybody, no trying to, again, fix anything. The focus really this fortnight is just on you. And I think sometimes when we have crappy relationships or we have disputes, because like I said, there's always going to be bumps in the road. Sagittarius, never going to be some sort of plain sailing and everybody playing happy families all the time. There's always going to be our little blips. And I would see it as like, sometimes we do just need to take ourselves out of that equation, not be fighting and arguing and making everything 10 times worse. But again, just focus on yourself and see it as, I'm worth more than this. And that's what I would honestly see from this. You are worth more than this, Sagittarius. You focus on yourself, get yourself in a good place, spend some alone time. And I would see that as pretty much that's the answer for you this fortnight. So I hope that made a bit of sense to you. I wish you all the very, very best. And yeah, take care, Sagittarius. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.